Hello everyone, this is Claver, candidate for State Representative, House District 138 here on the west side of Houston. The first order of business in the 2021 legislative session is going to be the election of a new Speaker of the House. Now this is a great opportunity for us to finally get a conservative speaker that we've been wanting for so long. And we have the time for the grassroots through our various networks across the state to get together, discuss, deliberate, and coalesce around one really strong, legitimate conservative candidate for Speaker of the House. Let's get behind that one strong conservative candidate in a unified manner and push them across the finish line so that we can indeed get a liberty agenda advanced under the pink dome. For 12 long, hard, frustrating years, we fought against anti-conservative speakers of the House. Joe Straus and Dennis Bonnen were best friends to the Democrats and were absolutely the antithesis of what the Republican Party stands for. They were actually enmity to the grassroots and those who actually built that platform, the marching orders for the Republican Party, how the majority of Texans want Texas to be governed. I was on the front lines in those battles against Joe Straus all the way back in 2011. I took action. I did something that was unprecedented. I launched a statewide television advertising campaign in an attempt to educate Texas voters about the potential danger of Joe Straus receiving another term as Speaker of the House.
Texas House Speaker Joe Straus, elected Speaker in 2009 by all Democrats and just 11 anti-conservative Republicans. Joe Straus, recipient of pro-abortion awards and a 100% pro-abortion rating from NARAL. Joe Straus, pro-gambling is his business. Joe Straus, the second lowest conservative voting rating in the Texas House. Conservative voters gave the GOP 99 seats in the Texas House, and you want a conservative speaker. Joe Straus is no conservative. Call your state representative and demand the election of a conservative speaker of the Texas House. Texas House Speaker Joe Straus, elected Speaker in 2009 by all Democrats and just 11 anti-conservative Republicans. Joe Straus stopped bills to fight illegal immigration, blocked bills on voter ID, property rights, gun rights, and anti-Obamacare. Joe Straus appointed socialist Democrats to committee chairs and raised campaign funds for a Democrat. Conservative voters gave the GOP 99 seats in the Texas House, and you want a conservative speaker. Joe Straus is no conservative. Call your state representative and demand the election of a conservative speaker of the Texas House.
And because I am a man of action, those television commercials, that statewide campaign against Speaker Straus received statewide media attention.
The race to oust Texas House Speaker Joe Straus has hit the airwaves. Right-wing conservative groups have come out strongly against the current speaker over the last several months in hopes of electing what they call a more conservative candidate. News 8's political reporter Karina Kling has more on one of the ads playing on your television as of today.
Texas House Speaker Joe Straus, elected Speaker in 2009 by all Democrats and just 11 anti-conservative Republicans.
It's been the battle since the beginning for current Speaker Straus. The argument, Democrats got him elected. Now one conservative group, Raging Elephants, which touts reaching out to minority groups to show them why they relate with conservative values, has taken the anti-Straus campaign to your television.
I don't know how a representative, whether newly elected or currently at post, could ignore hundreds of phone calls from the constituents that just came out in November to elect them.
Lori Granados is the director of operations for Raging Elephants. She says the group is not endorsing either of the other two candidates running for speaker, and that the money for the ads comes from individual donations and Tea Party groups around Texas. There were previous limitations on a speaker's race spending from special interest groups, but a federal judge ruled that unconstitutional. Still, some say these ads a week before the vote aren't going to have much effect.
Any political consultant will tell you a viewer has to see a political ad 7 or 8 times before it even begins to register. Now, these are so over the top and they are so strident that they may capture attention, but the truth is 99% of Texans don't even know what a speaker does, much less care about the fact that they're going to have a speaker election on Tuesday.
The ultimate decision will be made on the House floor the day lawmakers reconvene next Tuesday. But Republicans are set to caucus the day before, and such conservative groups as Raging Elephants say constituents are calling on them to go more conservative.
Conservative voters gave the GOP 99 seats in the Texas House, and you want a conservative speaker. Joe Strauss is no conservative.
So far, Strauss still has the votes needed to win. His chief of staff didn't comment on the ads, but said, quote, Speaker Strauss is focused on the upcoming session and tackling issues including passing a no new taxes budget and cutting spending that voters expect the legislators to address. Karina Kling, News 8 Austin.
No matter where you are watching this message, in the Houston area or around the state, what you know is absolutely true without any debate is that I've been with you from the beginning fighting for a conservative speaker. Someone that we know is with us, someone that is of us, someone that knows what we believe and knows what we want to achieve and will do the will of the people. We must elect committed conservative candidates for the State House all across the state. We must elect conservative Republican candidates in this primary and in November 2020 who have as a goal the election of a conservative speaker for the purpose of advancing our liberty agenda. I don't know if any other candidates are talking about the speaker's race. After all, it is the first order of business once we are sworn into office. So let me lead the way. I make this pledge to you. I will only vote for a legitimate conservative state representative for Speaker of the Texas House of Representatives. Only a legitimate conservative. I will survey the grassroots leaders, influencers, and organizations from around the state. I will listen to the people of HD 138, the precinct chairs and the voters. And when it comes to voting on that first day of business, that first day of being sworn in, you can count on this. If the candidate put up by any party is not a legitimate conservative, I will not cast a vote for them to get the gavel. I will only vote for a legitimate conservative for Texas Speaker of the House. If you appreciate this stance, I ask you to support this candidacy. I ask you to go to my website, voteclaver.com, become a volunteer, and certainly, no matter where you are in the state, please donate to the campaign. With that type of pledge, you know the establishment will not be happy. And so I need your support, the grassroots, the liberty movement of Texas, to get behind this candidacy financially and with sweat equity. I appreciate your consideration. I appreciate you listening to me. May the Lord Jesus bless you. May the Lord Jesus bless the state of Texas. But more importantly, may the people of Texas and the state of Texas bless the Lord Jesus. Thank you very much.